Good afternoon. My name is Andre Muljadi, and today I'm going to show to you about the new program. It's called Lotus Freelance, and this program is designed to help especially business people to demonstrate their presentation. And this program is, as you maybe know, that today in the competitive world, that a lot of company has used any media type to inform the consumer about their how they're going to do about the next year plan and what is their plan for this year. And for especially and for the salespeople, they can show to the executive member about what is the sales goal for next year, and by using the chart, and there will be some lettering, and you can also add some visual effects in the presentation. Okay, and basically before you design this program, you need to know what is your goal of the presentation. Is it going to be a sales presentation? Is it going to be an informative presentation? And if you decide that it's going to be something like a sales presentation, you want to make sure that you have all that data, something like a sales figure from last year, current year, to be able to be inputted in the graphics. Okay, and let me show you this program in here. And as I mentioned earlier, the program name is a Lotus Freelance, and it's pretty simple to use. Like, you don't have to be a computer whiz in order to make a presentation program. And when you run the program, what's going to come up first is it will ask you what kind of background you're going to use. They have several background in here, something like if you want to have a corporate image presentation, you can just choose a corporate background. And in this, or you can also choose something like let me choose something pretty nice here, the elegance background in here. Okay, and for the finance presentation, maybe you can choose a finance background. And this is, by the way, this is the money in here. It just looks pretty small. I'm going to use a corporate background in here. Okay, we choose one in here. Okay, and in the presentation, it's going to ask you the first page, is it going to be the title page? Is it going to be the bulleted list, or is it going to be a chart page? In this case, usually in the presentation, you need to have a title page as the beginning of the presentation. So I choose the title in here. Okay, and let me maximize this window here so we can see it's pretty well clear. Okay, and by the way, the processor of the computer is very important in this program. Like, you need to have at least a 46 computer to run this program, and with a minimum of 4 MB of RAM. Okay, and in here it asks you click here to type the presentation title. So it's pretty simple. If you want to say speech class 1113, what you can do is just type in the word in here, speech 1113, and in here you can put the subtitle, something like the instructor name, Mr. James Reppert. Okay, and also you can add the icon, something like a picture in the presentation if you want to. So this box in here will ask you, if you click in here, it will add a picture for you. So we will click in here, and there will be quite a lot of graphics image if you want to put. And if you want to put something like let me see, communication, so this is communication class, you can put something Can put the maybe a drama picture in here, and it will put a picture in here. And you can also resize the size of the clip arts. What you can do is you just choose the corner of the picture and then stretch it up, and you can move it up to here. Okay, and in the program they have several menu on the top of the program. The first one here is like there's a file. In the file you can save the program, or you want to open into the new program. And the edit menu bar will allow you to insert the object. This program can import all documents, something like a WordPerfect documents, or if you have something like a Lotus 123 worksheet files, you can just import it into here. And in case if you forget the command, you can just go to online help in here. There's a help menu bar, and then if you want to know something like what do I have to do if I want to print this page, you can just choose how do I, and it will come up with a new menu bar. And basically the help, online help, has pretty good documentation in here. So something like if you want to how to create a presentation, you can just click in here. Okay, and we can just close this up. In case if you want to put the chart diagram in the program, there's a menu, there's a toolbar. This is called a toolbar in here, and there's something called a chart. You can just click the chart in here, and since you know already what is the data you're going to enter, okay, in this presentation I'm going to use a menu bar in here. Just use a 3D bar, and I click in OK in here. So what you have to do is you put the title, something like a sales figure of 1992, 1993, 1994, and this is the something like a January, February, March, whatever month in here, and you put the number in here, and then it will generate you the graphics. So I'll put something like this is 1993, 1993, and 1994, and the sales of 1992 is something like $1,100, and 1993 $200, and 1994 is $300, and it will create a graphic chart for you here in a seconds. Okay, and you can always resize the chart in here, make it smaller, and move it into the corner. And we get our chart in here. And if you run this presentation, what is going to look like? If you run this one, you can see the full screen version of the presentation. Okay. And you go in here, you can get you get your chart in here, the graphics and the text in here. And also, if you have a computer with a CD-ROM and multimedia equipment, something like a sound card and a speaker, you can add the music and as the background, and you get the video animation run through the CD-ROM. And okay, let me quit from this program, and I'm going to show you the program which I have already made before this class. Okay, it asks you whether you want to save the work. If you forget to save it, I said no. Okay, I'm going to show you the program which I made last year is for my marketing class, and we have a marketing research project for Prescott, Arkansas, and I'm going to run this program, and you will see something like a full presentation, whatever can this program do for you. You can put the effect, something like a curtain opening for you, and you can time it like how long you want to have it show in there. Okay, you can put the charts as the one you designed, as the one I mentioned to you how to make it before, the number of household. And by the way, you can also print the output to the hard copy, something like this. If you got a color printer, you can have a color printout as well. And there's plenty of things you can do with this program. It depends on your creativity, basically. And in case if you want to make the slide output of this program, like this is a pretty good slide, so I'm going to send it to somebody who can make it to the slide, so I can put in a slide projector. What you can do, you can connect the program with the modem, and this modem in here, basically what you have to do, you just hook your computer to the modem and to the telephone's line, and you just call the company. There's one in Little Rock, and there's a toll-free number you can call. What you have to do is just give them your name, your address, and your credit card number, and they're going to make the slide right away from this file, and they're going to send it to you maybe about 24 hours most of the time, and they charge something like about $5 per slide. So, okay, in conclusion, I hope that most of you can learn this program, because like in the next 5 years or something, most of the executives would ask you to give you a presentation, and if you know how to use this program, it will help you a lot to emphasize what do you want to communicate about, and it can demonstrate you like the chart in here, for example, can tell you, okay, you have already done pretty good jobs in sales this year, and basically the most important thing about this program is like they can help you to make your presentation become crystallized. So I guess that's going to wrap up my presentation for today.